Okay, so this morning, I get this thing talking about this cop who went to a McDonald's drive-thru in Georgia, didn't get her Egg McMuffin right when she wanted it, and she fucking flipped shit and is crying. I get made fun of for crying about my dead loved ones. You know, before Natalie was killed, I'd already gone through years and years of the same exact treatment of cops just not giving a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They care about their goddamn sandwich. George Floyd's family, they got a real fucking reason to cry. I got a real fucking reason to cry. Selena Not Afraid's family has a real reason to fucking cry. Is it over a goddamn sandwich? No. When I went to the police with the issues that I had, these were serious issues. I was trying to turn in these bad officers. And what did their fellow officers do? Covered for them, including breaking the law to cover for their fellow officers. Here in Chapel, up there in Washington State, Colorado, Wyoming. And of course, Virginia, where these bad officers went out of their way not to take a report about their fellow officers, to straight up lie outright, bullshit outright, and turn off their body cameras. You can't turn on your body cameras and leave them on, but you can get on and bitch about a goddamn sandwich. Cody Selhorst, when I tried to turn in the people in this town who were threatening my life and fucking assaulting me. About 3.5 hours I was down there, and that should have all been recorded. Scott DaCosta was supposed to get back to me about that situation. Did he ever? Fuck no. Because if anybody even starts actually looking into this, Scott DaCosta is going to fucking prison. Cody Selhorst will never be allowed to hop the border into Colorado or into Nebraska again without getting, well, arrested for his immoral actions. When I spoke to Cody Selhorst about that situation, he was instructed to appease me with a goddamn sandwich. If I go to a police officer because I'm being assaulted, I don't need a goddamn sandwich. I need a goddamn cop. Please help pass Briona's law. Please help to push that shit nationwide. You guys notice, those of you who paid any attention in Briona's law, they want to force cops to wear body cameras and have them on. I've been saying this for years. I've been fighting for exactly this for years. And you guys got to see that video about how police treat you when you try to go in and turn in a police officer, or even just try to get a paper report to fill it out to make sure it's documented. That's part of the things that they do. They have to prevent you from documenting it. That's part of the reason that they arrest you. That's part of the reason they won't allow you to use those pieces of paper. Why they won't hand them to you, even though by law they're supposed to. If they don't give them to you, you can't make photocopies of them when you fill it out and bring it in. You give a copy to your attorney, who is probably who needs to see that. But if you don't have the money for an attorney, what the fuck are you supposed to do? Oh yeah, just get raped. Just get raped. And I mean that literally. Teresa Massilia. Yeah. She was raped in Boulder County. She fought off her attacker. She was charged for assault. And he was never charged with anything. Christine Kelly. She also was raped in Boulder County. And when she went to the cops charged her with false reporting. Why? Because she didn't fight back hard enough. Police aren't taught to be the good guys. They're taught to protect rich people's interests. If Scott Costa was a good officer, he would have done something about Cody Selhorst. He would have done something about Jordan Anderson. And he actually would have investigated these crimes and gotten back to me like he said he would. But then again, Scott DaCosta is not an honest man, is he? We've gotten to hear these videos. Now, you are expected to remain calm at all points in time while an officer is pointing a fucking gun in your face and another officer is trying to break your fucking arm for something you didn't do, putting you in excruciating pain, and then he's screaming out for everyone who's walking by, stop resisting, bitch, I'm not resisting, you're fucking pushing my arm to the point where it's about to break. You were trying to break my fucking wrist in the process. And you say I must have wanted it, needed it, chose or deserved it because this fucking cop is breaking the law. But they have a badge, so they must be right. And then they got the balls to fucking bitch about a goddamn sandwich. I didn't get my Egg McMuffin. Motherfucker, there ain't even a McDonald's in this fucking town. I can't go get an Egg McMuffin. Meanwhile, McDonald's treated that fucking pig a lot better than we got treated. Didn't they? You know, the thing I always liked about Starbucks is that they ain't McDonald's. McDonald's is not hobo friendly. McDonald's, they got a dollar menu, right? They're fast food. You would think that they would be poor people friendly. And poor people friendly, that depends on which one you go to. But when it comes to hobo friendly, yeah, you're not going to find them. Just not. It's a sick world that we're living in. We gave these people too much power and reserved none for ourselves. We gave them the power because we wanted to trust them, that their job is to keep us safe from harm, from predators. Not to become the fucking predators. There's a man who was shot in the back. And there's actually a lot of black folks who are like, oh, well, you know, they're jumping the gun on this. The media should have taken the cops' side on this. No, they shouldn't have. The man was shot in the fucking back. Shot in the back. You shoot a cop in the back, you're going to prison for murder. Unarmed? Oh, well, he was armed. He brought a gun. It wasn't a gun, it was a taser, and they pulled it on him. It's not okay to defend yourself against bad police, is it? It's not okay for you to be afraid for your life. But it's okay for them to fucking murder you, an unarmed human being, for fearing for yours. See, these officers get a big head when they get away with these crimes, when they get to brush people like me and many others off. When you go in to turn in a police officer, someone needs to go with you. No one ever went with me. I finally got Molly Smith to go in with me. She wasn't related to this situation. She's just someone who knows me. And she finally went in with me about a week before the 4th of July in 2018. That was it. That was the only person who actually went in with me through all of this. Laura Nelson should have spoken up years ago. Brenda Dickinson should have spoken up years ago. Why didn't they? Because they were fucking scared. They're not fucking crying about a goddamn sandwich. They're scared of the fucking cops. They're scared of public opinion. And rightfully fucking so. But you know what? If you want to be a coward and not speak up, that allows that predator to do it again and 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 again.